Normally a concept car lives and dies at a motor show, but the C4 Cactus looks almost identical to the concept car that was released. Up the front we have a split headlight design with LED running lamps and the headlight cluster. There's also colour coordinated plastic trim around the car, but the coolest feature is this right here. It's called the air bump, and they're basically air-filled pockets surrounded in rubber. So if you ever have anyone hit a trolley into your car, you won't have to go to the smash repairers to have it fixed. Up the top we have cool looking roof rails, a panoramic glass roof, and to save weight, Citroen has even removed a wind down function on the rear windows. They just pop out. Inside the cabin though, the design picks up even more. Surprising to see so much leg and headroom. The seats are also extremely comfortable and feature design elements like air bumps built into the seat base. The seat back doesn't have any split folding though, which is a shame. It only comes down in one piece. There's also no rear air vents, and all of this is partly thanks to the weight saving. It weighs under a ton in some forms, and there's a 358 litre boot in the back. This quirky car wouldn't be complete without a quirky interior, and Citroen certainly nailed it. The steering wheel is perfect to hold, comes with all the buttons you need, and there's also two screens, one for the speed that you're doing and also critical car information, and then one touch screen for all your infotainment and satellite navigation. It's easy to use and the same as the one you'll find in the current Peugeot 308. Gone is a conventional gear lever. Instead there's this cluster down here where you just select the gear that you want, and it seems to work really well. Also paddle shifters attached to the steering wheel. Now to increase storage space, because really this is just an armrest, what Citroen has done is move the passenger airbag from the dashboard into the roof. And what that gives them is this handy 8.5 litre storage cavity where you find your USB and auxiliary inputs. But what's it like to drive? Citroens are known for their excellent suspension, and the C4 Cactus is no exception. We've been throwing it at some pretty bad dirt roads and it's just gliding over nicely. It goes to show how much effort Citroen has put into the ride in the C4 Cactus. Now, if you see me lurching strangely, I'm not sick, thank you for your concern, but it is the gearbox in this car. It's really not great. The diesel engine comes with a 6-speed robotised manual. So basically what that means is that it does away with weight that a normal sort of automatic gearbox would have, and a robot changes gears for you. But the problem is that unless you preempt a gear change by lifting off the throttle, you get this sudden lurch, and it lasts for what feels like 2 seconds. Now it's not a problem once you get used to it, but if you need to pull out in traffic in a hurry, or if you're reversing on a hill, there's so many situations that just confuses the gearbox and makes it quite unpleasant to drive. Thankfully though, you can get a 5-speed manual, so that does away with the concern on the gearbox. Under the bonnet of this diesel C4 Cactus is a 1.6 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder diesel engine. It makes a small 63 kilowatts of power and 230 newton meters of torque. And while that sounds like nothing, you have to consider that this car in some configurations weighs under a tonne. I mean, that is remarkable when you consider the size. And the fuel use, I had to read it twice when I had a look at it, 3.6 litres per 100 kilometres. And it doesn't surprise me because our fuel tank has barely gone down at all. I've been wondering whether it's actually using anything. So those figures are seriously impressive. But for those people that don't want a diesel, there is also a turbocharged petrol option, a little 1.2 litre jobby, but the diesel is the way to go. Visibility out the cabin of the C4 Cactus is really impressive. There's great forward vision, the A-pillar isn't all that big, and I can see quite clearly out the back. The wing mirrors could be a little bit bigger, but you know, there's no complaints there. The car comes with a reversing camera which works well both at day and night, and also parking sensors too. It's jammed to the hilt with features. While Australian specification is yet to be confirmed, I'm tipping that most of this stuff will make it to Oz as well. The Citroen C4 Cactus is due in Australia later this year, so if you're after a quirky car with a bit of character, definitely put this one on your shopping list.